Hello, Sweet Tooth here. Hope your day is going well. Hakuna Matata. Figured I'd play some Final Fantasy VIII. I did try to get it to work, but apparently it's not working with the sound card or something. Playing on the Steam version, because I want to do the Steam version. It has, well, in addition to the game itself, it has something called Magic Booster and also Chocobo World. And Chocobo World was not available on PlayStation 1, called PSX back in the day. It was only available internationally. I never had the chance to do Chocobo World, and you also get two additional GFs, Guardian Forces, your summons, if you play Chocobo World and do certain things. So I never had the ability to see those Guardian Forces. So I was trying to get this work on Steam, and found out that during the any FMV, because I have an Asus Zonar sound card, it's gonna stutter. The sound is gonna stutter, and it's gonna sound like, I don't know, um, like if you ever had a CD and music and it just continuously skips. That's what it sounds like, though it's like loud. Anyways, let's see if it works. Also, I'm gonna turn off my mic so that um, it's easier to like hear the FMV without my mic being on, which is gonna sound like a thump every time I turn it off. So sorry about that ahead of time, but this way you won't hear me breathing or something during the FMV. All right, enjoy. Hey, so that worked. Yeah, if you go into your audio driver and you turn off GX, it works. Oh, okay, that's much better. How are you feeling? Okay, I guess. Take it easy next time. You hear? Looks like your eyes are focusing. You should be fine. Say your name for me. I'll leave it at Squall. In Final Fantasy, I usually just keep everyone's name what it is. I don't like messing with it. I really don't. Why don't you take it easy in training? Next time you might not be so lucky. Tell that to Cypher. That Cypher won't listen to anyone. Why don't you ignore him? Because ignoring a problem always makes it go away. I just can't run away. You want to be cool, huh? But don't get hurt in the process. Let's see, your instructor is Quistis. I'll call her now. Just wait here a minute. Quistis, come get your student. Yes, yes. His injury is not serious. It'll probably leave a scar. Right, now please come by. Squall, so we meet again. I knew it'd be either you or Cypher. Come on, let's go. Today's the field exam. Wow, she didn't even ask if he was okay. Squall, is there something on your mind? Can't walk away. Not really. So funny. Funny? No, it's not that. I'm just happy. I feel like I'm beginning to understand my student a little. That's all. More complex than you think. I'm like an onion. Layers upon layers. Then tell me. Tell me more about yourself. It's none of your business. Good morning, class. Let's start with today's schedule. There seem to have been some rumors flying around since yesterday. Yes, the field exam for seed candidates will begin later this afternoon. Those not participating and those who failed last week's written test are to remain here in study hall. Field exam participants will have free time until the exam. Just be sure you're in top condition. Meet in hall at 1600 hours. I'll announce the team assignments there. Any questions? Oh, and Cypher? Do not injure your partner while training. Be careful from now on. Field exam participants, I will see you all later. And Squall, I need to talk to you. Not until I do my tutorial. Wait, what was I doing in the tutorial? A GF must be junctioned in order to power up and use abilities. It's Guardian Force. It means what you're summoning. Junction a GF. Right now, no GF is junctioned. All of the commands in gray cannot be selected yet. Once junction is selected, the GF magic commands appear. Since no GF is junctioned, magic is displayed in gray. Let's junction a GF. The abilities are HP Junction, Vitality Junction, etc. Let's choose a GF. I know, the only reason I do the tutorial is, there's something to do with the tutorial that it gives you Quizzical and Shiva. But I can't remember exactly what in the tutorial gives you those two GFs. I think it's this one, but I'm not sure. So you either get it from the tutorial or you get it from Quistis when you try to go after Ifrit. But, I don't know, I guess it's just easier to get it right now. Now the thing about Final Fantasy VIII, and the only reason that keeps me from playing it is not really what you think it is. Like, everyone complains about the character, about the story, about Squall's emo attitude and personality. But to be honest, the only thing that keeps me from playing Final Fantasy VIII is the card game. Because I want to beat the card game so bad, I want to eliminate the rules from all the regions, but the problem is... Oh, did I just go back into that? Ah, it's gonna force me into this. Well, that sucks. Yeah, there's no way to back out of it. Oh, okay. Wait, no, it didn't give me the G-Force. Damn. Okay, I guess that wasn't it. See, it's the card game. Every region that you go to has different rules, and they can spread to other regions, and you would think this is fine, but you never have the chance to, like, get rid of the rules in a meaningful way. It is part of a random number generator algorithm thing that happens to whether or not you can get rules abolished or added, like between different regions, and it's so complicated and crass, well, crass is probably not the best word, but anyways, it's not the best. It makes it really hard to collect cards later on, and there's a lot of people that when they get to the town, I can't remember the name, when they get to the town with the Siren GF as a card, the collectible card, you run into the random rule. The random rule, like, makes you have random cards to start with, which means if you collected a whole bunch of low-level monsters, you have a pretty good high chance of randomly having those weak monsters against whatever your opponent has. It gets worse because you have elemental ones that, like, add or minus. It's like, I don't know, same and something else. But it gets so irritating. There was like, some people go crazy at that and they say, how do I get rid of the random rule in this region? It was another town that was next to something called Galbania that had this random rule. The random rule will start to spread to other regions if you don't stop it there. Here's the problem. You stop it in that region, guess what? When you get to Lunar, Lunar has all the rules automatically. And you only can get rid of one rule. You have to deal with the rest of the rules being there. And then at that point, it's like, the game's not fun. It's not fun at all. In the beginning, the game is fun, the card game. And it makes you just really want to play it. But then after a while, it's like, kind of hard to get all the cards. That's why I never did it. That's why I could never do it. I could never do it without doing Game Shark. To just have all the cards at the end of the game. But the problem is, at the end of the game, you do not have access to certain locations because of something that happens. Therefore, even if you have all the cards at that time, what did you work for? You can't play anybody except for a few people. I don't know. It wasn't entirely worth it, but it still makes you want to do it. And that's why every time I play Final Fantasy VIII, I can't ignore the card game because I like it in the beginning. But then it just gets to an impossible degree because of that whole region rule thing. That's my most hated part of Final Fantasy VIII. Not the characters, not Emo Squall, not the storyline, not the graphics, none of that. The card game, the rules of each region being abolished or added to each region. That's my gripe. My biggest gripe with Final Fantasy VIII. Everything else is really good. At least to me. Anyways, let's continue. I'm automatically running. Oh, okay. So if I hold down circle, it'll walk. Wait, X is not to talk? Oh, it is circle. You haven't been to the fire cabin yet, have you? You won't be able to take part in today's seat exam if you don't pass this prerequisite. I was gonna go this morning, but Cypher. Do you have a good excuse? Not really. Yes you do, you have a scar to prove it. Then let's get going. If you're not too confident yet, you can review your studies at the study panel. I'll be waiting at the front gate, so come down when you're ready. You can access the study panel from your seat. I keep forgetting the circle to talk to someone. Alone with the instructor trap. I like how he does that. And you can't talk to them. That's interesting. Can I... no? GF registered under Squall are Quetzalcoatl and Shiva. Oh, okay, you don't actually have to go through the tutorial. That's interesting. I guess I don't really remember a lot of this game. Okay, so you can make Quetzalcoatl learn whatever you want. You can actually use the card command, which turns enemies into cards if you weaken them, like Pokemon. You know, catching Pokemon and Pokeballs. You can also learn all these other things. I usually try to learn Boost as soon as possible. You can boost the power of your GF. Let's see. Go for boost immediately. There's all this other stuff, but yeah. Okay. Oh, right. You have to pick commands. Attack, draw, GF, and item. Wait. What did you pick? Why did you get rid of it? Okay, just stick to triangle in order to go cancel things. Alright, well, that's good. So circle is to interact with things, and triangles for canceling. Are you okay? There. I'm fine. Sorry, I was kinda in a hurry. Oh yeah. Hey, did you just come from that class? Is homeroom over? No. This place is so much bigger than my last garden. Hey. I just transferred here. Do you think you could give me a quick tour of this garden? Sure. Dork. I'm joking. Alright, let's go. We'll take the elevator to the first lobby and I'll show you the directory. 3 guesses what her name is. It's selfie. It's like taking a selfie. Get it? Okay, never mind. Oh hey, would you like to have these? My brother gave me these cards, but they're really not my thing. You can have them if you like. What? How do you play a card game? I think it'd be best to look at the card game explanation and tutorial. I don't know much about it really. You want to play cards with someone? Talk to them by pressing B3. But keep in mind, not everyone is a card player. Oh, and by the way, I don't play, so don't bother challenging me. I challenge you! I challenge you! Okay. That's the directory. Well, this is it. The Lamb Garden is pretty big. It's a good idea to check where you want to go and select it from here. I have a question. How do you use this? Yeah, you select it with your controller, Selfie. Next, yeah. Majority of the students live in the dorms. There aren't too many students who commute. Yeah, I'm in the dorms too. You can rest and change in there. West of the north block is the cafeteria. There's always a big rush for the hot dogs. You better get used to waiting in line. East of the north block is the parking lot. Yeah, got a lisp. We usually take the garden car when a mission comes up. The front gate is located to the south. That's right, I have to go meet Instructor Chep at the front gate. What's the matter? Nothing. Next we have the quad, located in the west block. There's an event being planned there. I know, it's a garden festival. It's gonna be great. I'm planning to be on the committee. You wanna help out too? Let's just continue. South of the west block is the infirmary. This is where you get treated for your injuries, but a lot of students just come here for advice. What's the doctor's name? Dr. Katawaki. Now the east block. This is a training center. It's the only facility open at night. It's used for training and they have real monsters running loose here. If you don't take it seriously, you may end up dead. Just be careful. Okay. South of the east block is the library. There's a lot of material you can look up here, but the terminals in the classroom are a lot more efficient. And you already know about the classroom on the second floor, right? Yep, I remember that one. By the way, the headmaster's office is located on the third floor. You need permission to get in. And in the basement, we have a weird, squiddly kind of guy that you'll meet later. Spoilers. Anyways, another question. What's the headmaster's name? Headmaster Sid. That's about it. Anything else? Got it. Hey, are you taking today's seed exam? Yeah. Then maybe I'll see you again later. I've already finished my training at the previous garden. I'm taking the seed exam today too. Good luck to us both, huh? Thanks a lot. Oh, she never gave her name. I guess she doesn't give the name until the seed exam. Alright. I think there's a kid on the bench that I can play against. Oh, circle. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Alright, so what do I do? Oh, I screwed up, didn't I? And the problem is, it seems like he has a 6 that he could put on anything. And it means I automatically lose. No. caterpillar. Alright. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Still has 5s. Okay, if I put a 6 down, he's definitely going to counter me. And I automatically lose on this one too. There's like nothing I can do. Are you serious? Why is it like not pick the card? I press the button like multiple times and it won't pick the card. Well, so he only can do a 5 on me. Oh my god, there's like nothing I can do. Okay, can block his attack. Doesn't seem like I can block his attack now, which is a major disappointment. He didn't attack for some reason. That's interesting. Let's try this. Oh, that's weird. Man, are you serious? Yeah. You know, back on the PlayStation, you can do soft. Would you just... But you only can save. How the heck do you get out of this, then? Oh, man. Means I gotta exit out of the whole thing and then come back in. Back on PlayStation 1, you could do soft resets, but it's a little hard to do on this. Yeah, the card game's really hard, if you can't tell. Even when it's quote-unquote easy, it's still hard. That's why the additional rules are they're not helpful. They actually make it even more terrible. One thing I want to do is I want to go to the library because I remember the bookshelf, you can get another card. Asuna. Okay. Oh, maybe it's not a card. Occult Fan 1. What is that? World's Mysteries Magazine Scoop Issue. Odell Burke of Timber was tending to his field when he found a dead monster after hearing a loud impact sound. Mr. Brooks had occurred while he was making a fence with steel pipes. An extremely strange death. Interesting. Anywho. Wait, so that's not gonna help me try to win some card games. The thing about draw points is you can actually draw from enemies as well. Whatever magic pool that they have, you can draw from it. And when you draw from their magic pool, you can actually assign magic to your characters. Getting kind of confused on the controller, the controls. Getting kind of confused on the controls, trying to get the hang of it again. Because I keep forgetting circle's not cancel. It's usually triangle on a PlayStation controller. So, how do you do that? Is it junction? Yeah, you junction magic to somebody. So you can increase certain stats just with magic, which I find interesting. Let's go to the cafeteria real quick. I'm probably just gonna have to play the card game for a little while off screen to try to get some cards, I guess. Because once you start getting good cards and you know which ones are your best, and to use, you can easily start winning games. When you have low-level monsters, it doesn't work out too well. Cypher, drink. Drink? That was a question. Can I drink something? I like some water, you know. Ignore. What? Yo, Squall. Oh yeah, Fusion's got a treat, you know? Want something? Rage. Ah! Squall, psst. Fusion's kinda harsh at times, so you better watch it too, you know? What? It's nothing. Do you have any hot dogs left? You're a bit late, I'm afraid. We're all sold out. Damn, not again. It's hopeless if you don't get here early. Alright, I'll try again next time. I'll try to order more, but there's no guarantee. No. Speeding. Let's go arrest that student for violation of academy regulations. Affirmative. Roger, you know. Disciplinary committee or something like that. How did you know I enjoy playing cards? Whoops, I pressed circle. No, don't. I've worked here for many a year now. I must say, being young is so great. It's like this burst of energy flowing within you, constantly, and... But seriously, with all these youngsters around, I'm beginning to feel young myself. I start thinking to myself, hey, I'm still all that. You know what I mean? What am I saying? Well, anyway, I have a son about your age, but he is just so incompetent, and... So my son, he's not as bright as all you here, so I was worried about his future. Then about a year ago, I'm going on a journey to see what I can do. He said, can you believe him? I was really surprised at first, but my son had this serious look I'd never seen before. So I built up enough courage and told him to go for it. Well, when I look back at it now, all he did was make my husband and me worry. But now, has he matured? He's grown up, I tell you. It sure gets lonely without him. Oh man, I'm sorry I got carried away. Whenever I see you youngsters, I just get nostalgic. I wonder where he is now. No more hot dogs today. Check out this weenie. This guy used to be the cream of the crop. Now look at him, all over one woman. If you challenge those ones, you can actually get Quistis as a card from the guys that really like him or her. Oh. If only I had. Well, too late now. Alright, so I'm glad I got this game to work. The controls are still kind of difficult to figure out. I do have to mess with the card game a little bit. But, yeah. This is Final Fantasy VIII. So far so good. I got the game working. I want to thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a comment. I hope you have yourself a good day, and this is Sweet Tooth signing off. Love you.